President Obama adding another thing on his to-do list. He's promising to end the military policy of don't ask, don't tell.
We are moving ahead on don't ask, don't tell. We should not be punishing patriotic Americans who have stepped forward to serve this country. We should be celebrating their willingness to show such courage and selflessness on behalf of their fellow citizens.
But when? Don't ask. The president didn't mention a timeline or specifics. And with the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan and healthcare reform as well as immigration coming up on the back end, should he be taking on yet another issue? Our political panel weighs in. Karen, when you saw him say... Okay, Boris. All right. No, Karen, when you saw him weigh in and say we're going to end this, like he said something definitive about Gitmo, were you thinking to yourself, not another thing?
No, I was thinking, good. Finally, someone who actually is following through with his promises that he's going to. And this is easy. What is it? A pin stroke? I mean, literally.
No, Karen, it's legislation.
Right, it's a pin stroke. It's not like he has to do it. It's not a whole lot of money involved. This is not a serious, big issue that he can just turn around and make it happen.
Maybe it's easy to sign something, but do you want to divide the military at a time when you need them most?
Let's go back to that list of things to do. Health care reform, other kinds of reform. We're also fighting 2 wars, remember? And putting a social policy in the military ahead of the advances that need to happen with both these wars. We're in a long-term wind down in Iraq, and it looks like a ramp up in Afghanistan. That's a shooting war still. It would just completely send the wrong message if Obama put social policy ahead of national security.
And Boris, with that sense, how does the military feel about it?
I think the military...
Isn't that the key?
It is the key. The military has to be consulted. My problem with this, one, the decision on Afghanistan has not been made yet. There's been indecisiveness on that issue.
There's another war council meeting tomorrow.
How many meetings can we have? How many indecisive messages can we send to our troops in Afghanistan and to the opposition? That's one. 2, again, no specifics, no time. And Kevin Nix, who is a spokesman for the Service Members Defense Legal Fund, a pro-gay community organization, said, listen, we've heard these promises before. We've heard these speeches before. Nothing gets done. So it's not following through.
Yeah, but I don't want to disagree with you. You said it's putting it ahead of everything else. There's no time frame on this whatsoever. He's not putting it ahead. He's saying...
What's the point, Karen?
Because he said he would do it before he was elected.
He hasn't done it.
So he said he would do it, and we're hating on him for at least attempting to follow up with the things he said he was going to do.
Why don't we give him a prize for doing it?
He got one already. I mean,
I think the Heisman Trophy is
encourage him to do it.
Speech is not action. What we need right now is action.
So you want him to do it? Boris, so you want him to do it? All right, I mean, make up your mind.
Giving empty speeches.
Well, crying out loud.
All right. Well, I love to end angry. It's a good feeling on a Monday. Happy Columbus Day. No, you've got a very good panel, and you're surely passing your views, much like Steve and Juliet when they were in their prime.